internet family. This is Lee, your cruise director, here on the Carnival Celebration.
Okay, so today we're checking out one of the most luxurious places to relax on the Celebration. We're heading up to Loft 19. Now this is included if you get an XL suite, but you can also rent a cabana for daily use or the entire cruise. Here we are checking out the facilities. Look at these plush sunbeds, the palm trees, the shade. It's away from the crowds. Loft 19 is an absolute haven. Check it out. So friends, I'm up here on Loft 19, showing Louie around this incredible VIP area. It is my mom's favorite place on the ship. She loves peace, she loves tranquility. She comes up here, lays out in the sun, and you should too. So find out about Loft 19 when you come sail with us.
Come to Loft 19!
Here's the Serenity Pool. There's music, so I'm not going to film too long. There's quite often salad there. We've got like a depressed sort of area with chairs, sort of 70s-like. Of course, the pool over there, teeny tiny, and all over the place. And people are playing games and doing things, and over there, bucket chairs, and you can fall asleep. Once you lie in there, you're stuck. And of course, the bar.
Well, you're looking at the first official rider of Bolt. Man, I can't believe this is finally happening.
This is not actually happening. We're doing dummy tests.
What do you mean we're doing dummy tests? Now you got me coming all the way to Germany to do some dummy tests. No, this is not okay, man.
I have to get approval from our Chief Fun Officer at Carnival Cruise Line, which many of you may recognize, Mr. Shaq O'Neal.
I'll just stand down here.
You don't think you can fit in the car with me?
I don't think I can fit on that.
Well, I'm glad we got matching jackets,
You know what this feels
his
like
and
right
hers.
now? You know what this feels like right now?
What?
Top Gun.
Top Gun. I think the movie's being remade next year.
Remember that song? Highway to
hell? Really?
Danger Zone. You remember that song?
Oh, I do. I do.
slightly better view of the water slides, sort of from the end of the ship. You can see them all going through. Nothing too scary, but yeah, it looks like fun. I think I'm gonna have to jump on that. It's our last day, so I figured I might as well show you around the ship a little while people are busy packing and sunbathing. So you can see people coming down the water slides here and there. And then there's the water park where all the little kiddies have a good fun time. Try not to film any children, that was a bit strange. Yeah, I don't see anybody coming through. Oh, that one's see-through a bit up there. Probably get a better view from the other side. I haven't actually been on any of them. Not that adventurous, so I guess I'll have to maybe try that out today. So I'll just walk around, doing some maintenance here. But yeah, that's all the water park. Oh, so I can't walk all the way around. I'll have to backtrack. Yeah, it looks very nice and relaxing. And you can see where the roller coaster does most of its thing. Unfortunately, the roller coaster's been canceled the last few days, supposedly because of wind, but there really hasn't been any. Here's the climbing rope sort of thingy. I'm afraid of heights. It doesn't look high from here, but when you're up there, you can see all the way over the ship down into that. And that's not really my cup of tea. So yeah, just walk along here. You can see how sideways the, oh look, little places to chill out. Yeah, so it's a bit twisty. Apparently the new ships that they're building that are like this class, they're not going to put the bolt on it anymore. The two ships that have it now are going to keep it. But I think they've had a bit of difficulty safety-wise, well, that they can't use it as often as they'd like, because there's even a bit of rockiness or wind they have to cancel, so it's not really worth having tons of them. It was an experiment, I guess. This is a good opportunity. Somebody's doing the daring walk up there. He's even having a photographer film him doing it, so he doesn't mind being filmed. Look, you can walk all the way out on that sort of stick. See, he's daring to go all the way out. What a weird feeling that must be. Whoa. Not my sort of thing. So, now, see, I'm on the other side now. Hopefully it's not blocked on this side as well. He was doing something with the crane, so, but it seems alright. So, we're up at the top deck for entertainment. We can just do a walkabout, because it says to go in that direction, so I'm going to follow what I'm told, and make my way around. Here's the golf course. It's quite cute for on a ship. Try not to film people. Yeah, it looks quite complicated really for, you know, a ship. Quite a lot of times when you go camping or whatnot, they have very simple golf courses. Yeah, see, here it's all cordoned off so he can do his work, but at least this way we can have a wee look at what the course looks like. Yeah, there's always something to do, that's for sure, on ship. So that's our cruise entertainment director in general.
Soothe those curiosities about what it's like to live to see countries that don't get along. I worked for Carnival
getting all deep on his league.
for over 8 years. And in my
Here's the main pool area.
we work together as one family.
There's the
We
Red
get along
Frog.
regardless of
2
our
levels.
nations. Under
It's
one
some
roof
very
as
windy
one
days,
team,
but
as one
today is
league, as
very
one
hot and very
family.
still.
So beautifully bonded.
So, now we got a full-on view of the Red Frog in the pool, so you get an idea how big it is. People walk by. Yeah, busy, busy, busy. The burger place. Toppings bar, I love that. But there'll be a big lineup of people, so it's best I film it now. Yeah, very nice. Maybe I'll try this one today. So this is where the street eats begin. It's all not open right now, but it will be later. Then there's so many lines. Time fries. This looks good. The seafood track, you do have to pay a bit for that. prices aren't terrible though. Oh, so no, that's wings and stuff. Don't remember where the price was. All things wings, that's funny. Oh, that's time fries, okay. I don't know where their price list is. Ah, there it is. Yeah, so the prices are not terrible here, depending on what you order. Fried calamari, $8, it's not bad. So, here it is, the Blue Iguana. I love this place. This side, you got the tacos, which I kind of prefer because they're a bit drier. They're not ripping so easily, but thinner, or no, thicker, I mean. The burritos are on this side. You got like 100 toppings that are not there yet. Refried beans, black beans, all sorts. And the best thing is over here, it's later on filled with every kind of salsa and sauce that you can imagine. Black bean and corn salsa. The pico de gallo is really good. It's like a salsa tomato-y thing, and the rioja is really good. The chili salsa is really good. The habanero I didn't dare because it looks, and cilantro, you just grab it. I love it. On the other side, they don't say it here, but you basically got all your fresh ingredients and cheeses and onions, peppers. It's all very, very good. But yeah, I like the freedom. You just get a basic thing. I think there's shrimp, there's beef, yeah, chicken, fish, pork. And then over by the burritos, I can show you how to do your order. Here you got how you order. And then, yeah, you pick all your bits and that'll all be sitting here and you just ask them for what you want. And they're really fast as well. Yeah, so that's it. So we're at the marketplace. Here you get your coffee, your tea, cola, and all that during the day. This thing, which generally doesn't work, at least it hasn't so far, and you have to put your key card on that and scan it. So it's quite late breakfast at the moment. Got a whole selection of pancakes and waffles, danishes and croissants and whatnot. Fruits and yogurt, tea supplies, and generally the buffet. There's an omelette station. They do nice ones. So I'll just try and do a little bit of filming, not too much. But this is very nice. They had bacon today. Yesterday they didn't. Everybody was a bit disappointed going by. Where's the bacon? Yep, they have bacon today, so it's all looking very nice. They have these, I can't think of the name, that everyone enjoys. Sometimes you've got salmon in there, sometimes you've got ham, but it's all very yummy. And the thing I love about it here is the shutters. It makes everything look very cozy. I don't get this panicked atmosphere kind of thing here. It's really chill. Normally there's music on. There is no pushing, shoving, no none of that. It's really nice. So there he is, Shaquille O'Neal. They call him the CFO, Chief Fun Officer. Funny. And the big chicken. Of course, they're just putting things out now, sauces and whatnot. Or they're just replacing them. They are actually serving chicken already. I can't believe it. I think I might see if I can go over and just show you a bit what it looks like. You have to always do these little roundabout thingies. Chicken! So, I was above this. This is the tides pool. I filmed it from above earlier on. One of the pools down here. We didn't hang around this one so much. But yeah, lots of jacuzzis and a nice pool to sit in. It's lovely when you're in there because we're rocking just a little bit. So you got, you know, a bit of waves in the pool, which is pleasant. It's not overwhelming. So now we're coming in. So here's the activity in process.
You want to go in back in?
Yeah, I just wanted to have a quick look. Is that okay? I'll show you. You have to do this, and then it opens if you're lucky. Over here, lots of decor. Surprised they made such an effort. That reminds me of the animals in Bremen. Lots of animals sitting on each other. Yeah, lots of decor. Oh, silence at last. Yes. Over on the other side as well. This one opens automatically, but yes, sometimes you see people frantically waving to try to get outside. So, last bit is then the pool. See how much I can film here. So it's nice they have these chairs that if anyone's in a wheelchair, they can go, if they want to, into the pool. But yeah, it's a little quieter, so I can film people a little bit better out here. Well, not film people. Cabanas, which are quite nice. I like the pillows you can adjust on here as well. Yeah, they have these sort of shady bits there. And you can step right up on the back of the pool and look out. Of course, this is the back of the ship, so you can see what we're leaving behind. Yeah, it's quite a nice pool. It's freezing, but that's probably a good thing. And when it's a bit bumpy in the water, you get waves as if you're in the ocean. One kid was exclaiming that. It was quite funny. Saying, "Oh, I feel like I'm in the ocean." At first he was like, "What's happening?" And I said, "There's waves in the pool." And he said, "What?" And I said, "Yeah, because the ship's actually a moving ship. They have lifeguards on duty all the time. Nice for little kiddies so they don't drown. I love these chairs that they have. So you can sit in the water. They've snapped them all up. Lucky people. Yeah, as I say, there's some sun protection. Try not to film everybody. Of course, wet floor. There's always a wet floor around here. Yeah, of course, yeah, more cabanas or something like them, and a hot tub. So that's this area. So this is the Pig and Anchor BBQ. You can't get anywhere near it when it's open, so I have to do this way. But here you can see all the things you can have. It's really quite good. I've never myself been to Texas and had barbecue. I've heard from, a lot of the Southerners, Americans, both black and white, that it's pretty good. I mean, especially at sea, they said it's really good. There's always going to be someone who will complain that the beef was too peppery, but from one day to the next it's not the same, which means they're making it fresh. It's quite amazing. Yeah, so here we are. Cooled down a little bit today, thank goodness. So, over here, which I was confused about, I thought it was like a garbage tin, like people who are poor will put fire in to keep warm in the winter, but no, this is where the sauces are all stepped up there. So this is a funny part, because these doors, you have to wave to open them, but quite often they don't want to open. This one does. So when you're waving and waving and waving, the person on the other side of the door is waving back, laughing at you, like you can't even get the door to open. It's the one going to the pool, which I'll go to now, I'll show you. But yeah, there's so many places to sit, booths, everything. You can watch TV, you can listen to the sports reporting. Games over here, people can play. Over here there's quite often quizzes and giant Jenga and guess that song, all sorts of stuff. And I think I'll try and go outside and see if I can show you, the famous barbecue. So people are jumping out of the way. So that's Carnival store selling all sorts of nice things. Now we're here at the Pig and Anchor. They have their own distillery. Bigger than what they even had before. You can see back here how much is going on. It's pretty amazing at sea that they do this. Sorry, it's so noisy. I hope you can hear everything. Otherwise, I'm going to have to do a voiceover afterwards. Hello to the pig. So, here's the bar, which is quite extensive. Here you can eat your pizza. Over here, you can 24/7 get your ice cream. Cones and everything. It's the Deco Deli, like Art Deco, and of course Miami is very popular. So there's that. So up here is a huge lineup for people trying to complain or ask questions at the info. So these are all the restaurants that are coming up. It's very loud in here, I apologize. My card ran out earlier, so I'm having to try and continue. So that's one of the restaurants that are free for one time, but you can't reserve. You show up and there's a huge line. I'm not really into that, to be honest. This is 820 Biscayne, which is that bar right there. Attractive because outside is a smoking area, and a lot of people are happy about that. But yeah, I don't smoke, but you know, at least they have somewhere they can go. This is Miami Slice. You can get pretty good pizza. Tastes like the pepperoni of my childhood, I do remember. It's very crowded. Very difficult to film. But yeah, they make their own dough. As you can see here. And it tastes pretty good. And over here you have the deli, which has excellent sandwiches. I don't film anyone, but so now we're heading through the middle to the back of the ship. This is where you see all the photos taken of yourself. I'm sure, yeah, you look them up on the computers so you can find all the ones that were taken actually just of you or your family. And here you can focus in on that if you want to have a look at the prices. We haven't been into that so much, I must say. Here you got lots of accessories you can buy. All sorts of shops, as always. Plenty of room to browse. I don't know which word I wanted to say there. It's very noisy, I'm sorry about that. Hi! Everybody's so friendly and they don't mind it so much. In Europe, they don't appreciate it as much being filmed. But I blank people's faces out. No, I'll cut that. He says, no, not me. Isn't she gorgeous? Thank you. So now we're heading around the corner. Here's the specialty restaurants, Teppanyaki. Closed at the moment, but therefore easily filmed. Here, Teppanyaki, you can see it. Have to pay a fee for that, of course. Sushi. Always smells of soy sauce around here. So now I'm above that bar with the glass panels. You've got your walkway. See, there it is. Trying to make this as sort of comprehensive as possible. People are getting lost even on the 7th day. I'll have to show that later. The doors, you have to wave your hand. I'll have to show you that. I'll tell you what's funny about that. So now we're on the other side. I just went through the casino so I could come here. And there's nobody around here where you can, they have loads of seating. Loads of seating up there as well. Down there, the odd ceilings. Oh, look, they're rehearsing. I don't know if this is for circus. All this glass up here, these panels, were taken from another ship. I don't know which one, but yeah, I love that they've preserved some of the past as a ship of memorabilia here. So, and here we are in the casino. What's really strange is that quite often there's little windows in bars looking up, and you can see people sitting at these machines from below, like the Jubilee place with the specs of the different ships. You could look up, and there was a window. I should have filmed that, actually. Maybe I'll find a window where I can look down. I think this might be it. No, that's a staircase. So, yeah, here's where we wanted to go. Just to demonstrate. Oh no, it's not one of those.
Somehow I love these odors. Yeah. There you go.
now we're in the Festival restaurant. We're not allocated to this one in the evenings or whenever you want to come. You can just show up, but we've been happy with where we are. You have the same server, you get to know each other. Yeah, downstairs is open, up here is not. It's got that kind of old vibe, cruise sort of feeling, which is nice. Can be a bit noisier because of the double level. So here's Fahrenheit. Here is the logo. This room you can rent if you want to for big, functions, conferences, large family gatherings. Great bar, good whiskeys here. You don't have to eat in the restaurant. You can come here and just have a drink at the bar and or go into the restaurant after. So it's quite nice. Yeah, so head down the hallway where the Alchemy bar is. There's a staircase. It's not like the MSC's. I like it because the walls are the glittery bit. You wouldn't need the Swarovski stairs on top of that. You wouldn't be able to see. You'd be blinded. I like it just fine. So just down from the Alchemy bar are some of the shops. Not going to film too much in here. So here's the punchliner. At the moment, there's going to be an auction for that art I was just showing you outside. It's all inside, but I'm not going to intrude. But yeah, we were here last night. It was very funny. Can't really see much. There's the Carnival kitchen where you could do like cooking courses and whatnot, but I cook enough at home, so I don't really need to learn how or do that sort of thing, but it's a bit of fun if you want to do that. So above Emerald's Bistro up there is the Alchemy bar. Got the LED ceiling, not quite like MSC, but it's enough for me. Yeah, maybe when we're passing I'll film a bit of that, but it's basically a bar, mainly cocktails. So we have footage of this with the time machine. We've seen this though. So I'm not going to spend too much time on that. But here, opposite is Emerald's Bistro, $15.97. You have to pay for that, I believe, as well. But yeah, so there's the shopping passage that I can have a look at. So here's a huge model of the ship. You can see by the size of the gentleman there how big it is. And then over here, oh yes, of course, this glass wall and the paneling was saved from another ship. This is the only ship, the Celebration, that has memorabilia where they reintroduced old pieces from other ships that are out of commission and have put things like this in here. It's quite amazing. This is the Carnival restaurant where we eat pretty much most evenings. You can eat at Shebang and this and that and the other, but you can't reserve, and you just end up standing in a great big huge line. So we haven't gone to El Capitano or Shebang. Cute. They've got the Dr. Seuss theme here. I like that. I haven't seen it everywhere. It's not like some ships where it's children's stuff walking around everywhere. And here's sort of a vibe of, the 80s and whatnot. It's just like a porthole gallery. Cute. Go down here and see the other ones. That was the 80s we just saw. What's this one? The vibe of the 90s. Elevating atriums. Ah, yeah, that they had elevators. That was first in the 90s, I take it. The 2000s. the reimagined icon at the top, which is it's their symbol now. It's nicely done. I don't know why it's gone dark. I don't know if you have to touch it. Oh, there goes the slide again. The 2010s. They started craft beer on board. I'm going to show you that soon. That's on, well, that's Red Frog right there. They do brewery stuff there, but at the back of Deck 8, this is today, of course, the future of fun. Here I am in the Golden Jubilee. Up there you got all sorts of specks of ships. I'm not an expert on any of that. It's quite pleasant to sit here. Not open at the moment. There's always a bar open somewhere, but just not all the time. We're now on Deck 7, and here's the Alchemy Bar. Yeah, really, every cocktail you can imagine. I think if you want beer or something, it's always in a bottle or a can up here. But yeah, so that's what we've got here. Yeah, so that's Java Blue. I won't hang around much. And now, just around here, is a lovely sweet shop. Try and get away from people a little bit and show you. The kids must go nuts in here. And there are some in here now. Pick and mix and all sorts of things. And then of course this famous, I think it's a Rolls Royce. There was apparently a trolley that was in one of the other ships, and then the pandemic arrived and they trashed it. They didn't keep it. Some things just they fell by the wayside during the pandemic, but this was saved and people pose and take pictures next to it quite a lot. Someone last night was pretending to be run over by it. This is the Cloud9 sort of wellness, but generally almost nobody is able to get in there. I think one person I've seen, there was nobody else in the spa so they could film that. I'm sure you'll be able to find that, but that's it. The fitness center is part of the whole experience. There's actually people using the place, surprisingly. Unbelievable. It's very cool in here though, it's nice. Just so you get a perspective, down from the Punchliner is the piano bar. My husband filmed some of that, so we'll enter like some footage of that now. He's just amazing. He can adjust his voice and sound like almost anybody, but you'll hear that in a moment. If you want to be filmed, that's all good. You'll end up on YouTube. So this is our room. I'm going to go in. That was some people walking by who were saying that they were kind of hoping that I was going to film them. That's quite funny. In America, I must say, they're really not so, paranoid about that. So far, they're freezing us out. I need to figure that out because I am freezing. Don't know. Oh, I think I figured it out. Alright, I'm going to leave it before I jinx myself. Anyway, get a load of this. The closets. Not closet, but closets. The Carnival Celebration gives you quite a lot. You could probably fit a good laptop in that. Not the hugest one, but a tablet, I'd say. And look at this. Pull out drawers and things. It's very convenient. So I'll shut that quickly and head over here. And here's yet another one. That's where my suitcase is at the moment. They're really good on the Celebration. Carnival probably in general. There's my bag. We were allowed to go on with our luggage. You could check it if you wanted. But we were on the ship by 11:30. That was incredible. So look over here. I have a great big screen, of course. Here's the bed, nice decor. No, but as I said, so we came in with our stuff, went to our room. The tickets weren't ready yet, the cards, but that was fine. And we could at least go to the bar, have a beer, which was nice. And then you have to go to your muster station, or we've come back to the room because our cards are here. And I saw that the people who check their baggage on MSC normally you don't get it till 3 in the afternoon. It's already here now at just after 1:30, which is amazing. So yeah, we got a couch. We took an outside cabin this time. Just felt like it. I don't know about connections and things. There's a USB there. A little reading light. Very, very basic side table, but that's okay. That doesn't bother me at all. So let's have a look. Oh, down here is even more. There's a, I don't know if the fridge is cold. Welcome to your mini bar. It's cold. So when we get water, a drawer. That's always good. For all your little knickknacks and charging cables, that's always good. There's a basic phone. There's even storage up there. Look at all that complimentary water. Yeah, and drawers. Hairdryer. And basic drawer for loads of stuff. They're huge drawers. And a seat you can pull out. Oh, look, you can sit and do your makeup in there. Here. Oh, wow. Okay. Just to let you know, the weather, we've had the worst luck. This is Miami. It's been raining since we got here. And now it's like the end of the world out there. Would you look? I mean, tomorrow's a sea day, which is good, but it's a bit disappointing when you call it the Sunshine State. And oh, this is in here. But isn't this nice? There's kind of an inside balcony, so if it's rainy, you still have a spot. I don't think I'll use it if it's not sunny, but oh, do you get a load of that? Thunder. I hope this will get it out of its system and be done. Alright, I gotta get back in and not fall over the stoop. But yeah, I assume that bed, that turns into a bed. Probably. Fish. Yeah, so that's the room.